Welcome back to their daily Marvel Snap deck highlight here on YouTube. Full disclosure, the footage in today's highlight is from before the season reset. As of this video posting, I am currently in the Wisconsin Dells with my family at a water park, so I hope you don't mind this footage not being quite as current as what I usually aim for on this channel. That being said, this deck list has been consistently good, and it's one that I've been meaning to highlight for a little bit, but just keeps getting pushed back in my queue, so I'm glad to have an excuse to get it to you all. I refer to this deck as Devilish Kitty. It is a disruptive deck that feels like it has a lot of play and a lot of matchups. We've got Daredevil here as one of the deck's namesake, giving us phenomenal amounts of information that we can leverage with either Spider-Man or Gamora, or with Green Goblin alongside Titania to gum up the works on our opponent's side of the board in ways that are really slick. We also have Kitty Pryde here as a card that's excellent at doing tricky things with Titania, as well as scaling up Angela. And then rounding out the last few slots in the deck is a Miles Morales move package powered by Nightcrawler, as well as Jeff the Baby Landshark here to let us play this 1 energy 5 power card whenever we want. Our last couple of slots are Enchantress and Shang-Chi to give us powerful tech cards to clean up whatever our opponent's bringing to the board, meaning that this deck has play wherever you need play. If you enjoy what you see, snap that like button, and we'll see you back again real soon for some more Marvel Snap here on YouTube. Do I want to fight over the middle? Or do I want to put Jeff into Nakrisha? I think we're gonna lose the middle. I'm gonna put Nightcrawler there, but I'm gonna put Jeff into Nakrisha.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
And then we get to play Enchantress here and Miles here. Miles gives us +3 over here, and then Enchantress pulls 18 off of them and gives us plus 17. Who do you expect to be the toughest opponent in today's tournament? Dara and Nina have the best team by a good bit, because they're the only team that has two full-time Snap creators playing on their team, people that are infinite every season. See if I live to regret the tempo, Enchantress. Which June card is most worth saving for? I'll have a full review with my thoughts on the June cards and where they could fit up on the YouTube channel later this week. Won't pick at the same card all of the time. I assume it won't hit the same card twice, but we won't know until we have it in hand. Short of being able to do that. Rip. I'm just passing here, so way. Want the least chance of Titania coming into play over here. And they're a Darkhawk deck. I do this, and then next turn we can pull the Titania back.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Well, their Jeff could move. Well, that felt good. That felt good. Kitty Titania is a fun one. Luke's bar. That's fine. If I had to pick between having a good Jeff variant or having a good Jeff split and having a good Spider-Man split, I'd pick having a good Jeff split every time. They're not Thanos.
Face the might of Asgard. Union.
Interesting that they Thored first. Good beat for them, hitting Doctor Doom. I think we're gonna be dead here, unfortunately. Direct challenge matches aren't impacted by future locations. Okay, so we do this, and we hope that 14's enough to win the left. Because Jane's gonna stay in the bar because she's drawing 2 zeros for them.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
If it wasn't for Deep Space, we'd be... Well, I guess we could lose if it was Deep Space. They could Thor plus.
Face the might of Asgard.
Oh, we knew about...
To me.
Wait, we're good though, right? Because the Wasp doesn't trigger? 6, slim margin. Slim margin. I was like, we knew about this lineup. But we can also count to know that's less than 14. Open on Angela and Daredevil here. You can get a gold Jeff or an ink Jeff. I'm not really picky. I just want one of the fancier things on the card that I'm playing. Send Green Goblin over in the middle just in case they're Galactus deck with the ramp card. There's a lot of cards there from the opponent. Elysium helping, obviously, but... Okay, having Enchantress in hand here is not bad for playing against the Mr. Negative deck. Isn't the optimal thing to buy the one you have the most fun with? That's not how most people's brains work. Extra turns definitely better for them than it is for us. They just did nothing? All right. I think I'm moving to make Miles cheaper. I think I'm also just playing Shang-Chi out for tempo here, and I want to hold on to... Am I holding on to Enchantress, or are we playing her out for tempo too? Draw Spider-Man or Miles next turn. It could be right to play Gamora and then hold these. I could see that. There's also value in not gaining priority this turn, though, and playing the Gamora out left or right likely gains priority.
I am Iron Man.
Although I suppose not having priority is worse than playing this out proactively. Like, is this enough to win left in here? Not having priority is ideal for Titania too, though. I guess the other question is, do I think I need Kitty here, or should I put Kitty on the left? 19's probably enough to win middle, right? I would hope that plus 20 is enough to win the mid, and that we dodging Killmongers, another reason to make sure we don't have priority going into the last turn. Yeah, they're just hoping 22 held left. And we'd have been good either way, because even if they played the null left, the Enchantress would have taken care of it. The purpose of Invisible Limited Bounce. Invisible Limited Bounce lets you hide your Kitty Pride on turn 5 when they're going to wave you, so she doesn't come back to your hand. It also lets you put valuable 1-drops under there. It helps you throw priorities, so you can dodge Killmongers and Shang-Chi's. No, the tournament will start and finish tonight. The weird thing that I played in that was like a multi-week tournament for people that are newer to card games, that was very atypical and not the typical tournament sting. Generally speaking, tournaments start and finish in a single day. I'm mostly just planning to play decks today before Rivals that I might play if we make the finals. So I'm gonna play this for a little bit, and then I've got a couple other things I want to play some games with. Try and lock the left here. Yes, we get to collaborate with the teammate during deck building. Yeah, by moving Jeff, do I want just Spider-Man, Kitty, and Enchantress next turn? Probably. I'm trying to decide where I want to put him.
Spider-Man here.
That Jeff Gold background. He is, yeah. Yeah, Kitty does lose a power here before going back to hand, but I needed to not play Kitty left because I didn't want to pull Titania back out here. So now we could do this, which puts them to 11, and this puts us to 11, 16. Oh, you know what? I want to Kitty Pride here as opposed to Miles. I want to beat Doctor Doom in the Dark Dimension. This will put us to 13, 18. Yeah.
Victory.
These are all about to shuffle around, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, Wongers. Okay, I think we give up a Kitty Pride turn to Enchantress here. Then there's a question of, do I want to move Jeff so I could go Green Goblin Kitty Pride Miles next turn? And then that tees me up to go Gamora into Kitty Pride on the last turn. And again, just talking about like the little things that go into playing a deck like this, being able to think through my turns that far out and realize this is how my curve's lining up, this is how I'm spending my energy efficiently. These are the types of things you need to be going through. Ghosted, thank you for the almost 4 years. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Okay, so we'll do this here and this here. And then the real nice thing about sending Titania across with Kitty Pride here is that it throws priority in this left side path cleanly for us. And then if I don't play middle, they'll be winning here and here going into turn 7, so they'll have priority. Because again, priority is determined by who is currently ahead on board at the start of the turn, and Kitty Pride bounces back to your hand before determining where priority is going. It's a very, very powerful tool for manipulating that. Ooh, they played right. Interesting. Oh my god. What a fucking beat. Got me. Oh, the Titania still jumped, though. The Titania still jumping here, I think means this works for us. Oh, you know what? I should have saved the Nightcrawler. I should have saved the Nightcrawler so I could have played the Nightcrawler right this turn. That's what I should have done. If I do this, I mean, they have 3 negative draws in their hand, so like, all bets are off. They can have literal anything here.
Wakanda forever.
Got him.
Iron Man.
That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind, and check back in again tomorrow for another highlight.